Abusia Samu akwa baabi Amanyosem dwumadie family no etoso yi eyatentam ha ena mpanyufo esi nkonya mpanyufo na omo fidua mu yenua Kafui Amega na no oko election oko voting na ni hancho ene ono abeka na kosem ama mansa nyina atimi atiwi sanso de nua Godwin ha ma ono so national communication team member de ma the opposition National Democratic Congress NDC abadwafo ne atom kankasa komotwetwe ne koso no WhatsApp number that screen so wo fa no akira wadwen send a message baby awo ne udi na wa send as many as you can dodo bia pe bia betima send e de aba wo send bia so na do udi ne baby awo no e de aka ho aba sanso ne Facebook live streaming no eno so betimi a comment e wo ho na yakenkere nyina e de aba abadwafo mama kwaba
yeah Sami
apomi e de
Sami Kristo adom ye ho ye pa
Kafui de asem ha o
Sami
was enen ka wo be na ka me hwese ka wani mu atwe because campaign a wo sha se proud to a vetting muso ko a radio tour ewo a eastern region only for you to be disqualified as a answer was how
Sami Amanyosem
enti help normal
Amanyosem enti no edumre bia o how kakra won but who ne say Amanyosem o take niema kindly but a shame crying I shame say amama who say na me nam ho no na me feel say me de me ordinary person and na me de me ko pepepe wait ni me mu me call parliamentary primaries any disqualify me as bio mpanifu ani mu anyansa bi ani but ye dey disqualify me na me bet na afie na me see okay MP me jai wo che MP ama ko si do MP me pese me ba constituency na be constituency ye sani be ya ibetumi akekere forma me form agina na yetumi adi nkunim 2024 ye converting me am a member of parliament say ohwemani mo ntumi ne menya adwuma
no or a vetting committee member
onya vetting committee ade ya ba ko mu ne say she is not a member of the vetting committee.
So how do you are you accusing her and I say something
Sami she came record to sit on records. It's recorded or betena vetting committee in the process of time. Yes.
Won kwa de anase obia
Sami yen ya hyase ye du baabi no ene ye hu se waba oba ya pe no be sit vetting committee ni.
Okay.
Enti say a visit plan oba you are not allowed to sit in the vetting committee.
Okay.
And contribute to the activities. So before the process no now we the kind regional executives ni nyina di kan ba ne fie we nyinam.
Okay.
Abeye meeting the day we were picking the forms on Tuesday. No mo woni fie no mo ye meeting and no answer no. Even the vetting committee chairperson na or lower manya krobo we they were on her house including the Eastern regional rep. Omo no na national rep no kwa no Danima regional rep. They were all in her house on Tuesday. We picked our forms on Tuesday, we submitted on Wednesday. Thursday no my friends here vetting. Ni nyina so osan betena mu and among all the 33 contestants no I was the only person who was disqualified.
Oh sir.
Yes, I was the only odd one
33 or more for various positions.
Everybody went through. So I was the only one who also stand tall. But you see, Sami, so ordinary to form who say, I was going in to help build the party strongly for 2024. All because, you know, in 2020, the Etienne say, a nipa 14,000 MP and Kwankotwaba. Even if she touted herself with the votes that came in, she lost a vote of 14,000 and nipa be MP and Kwankotwaba. All because of what happened in 2020. And I felt that she could have learned a lesson. But you see, politics blind people, blindfold people. And they don't care even if there is a pit around them to fall in. Oh, and you know, for me, I am Amanyosem. These things happens. Now, it's here a show.
It's a living testimony to Amanyosem program. It's a program needed Amanyosem.
Sure.
And what say Amanyosem now?
Sure.
And I did Amanyosem actually.
Sure. Because my back program is so.
So Amanyosem you fear. Godwin,
Sami,
I put me a day.
What not doing now?
Congratulations, Nano.
Yeah.
Thank you. Abudi University Nyar Dikato.
Thank you.
Brewo Murov.
And easy. But nyankopon a oka ye ho no ade bi e wa hyase bia no
ewa
wiye to de ya ba wiye no na ase na ese ye den ye de ema no
oti kafu ya akosam ya
Sami Kafu is a very good friend. Enya hanko na me no ehia on several platforms. But maybe I know Obekaya I keep asking him grounds not to say. But I think say maybe Otekino on the ground say the response no at saying was when him say to me bi na ye bisa obi o person call contested position say grounds to say ya limit ye hu to whether delegates and responded to your message or not.
Yeah, we are popular on the ground.
Yes, but sometimes I go beyond that, and some of it I go beyond. And we movie, I getting me. But I am a young man because minimum the age per se, but one of the MPP guys me share on several platforms yes, even and I think he was on one of the stations before here. Yes, yesterday you were on another station. Yes, very hard working. Sometimes never be say I not be say is it worth even fighting for a political party? But as I am they say he has taken clue out of it. Or the I am body in the home or that in the rare. I hope say going forward some of these things and happen. Sometimes a CEO or MPP one not be say by NBC what will happen. Some of us will also be contesting. I'm going for Greater Accra Regional Communication Officer position.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. Nti wo hwe mu biana wo de wafa esuade kakra ewom, then you need to go extra mile. Na say baby ese wura na why then we wura because oba na me bisa say how long has he voted the minimum party constitution do, but how long has he voted there? Or he has been voting for quite some years now.
So when you won, no atra.
Na say omo because me kind story no portal business yes omo say onfi ho. No ye agbeni. But I also know say even the national constitution no what na baby for a certain number of years you are qualified to at least contest even as an MP. Nti ana the constitution also say every law which is inconsistent with the constitution is null and void. I get it me.
Me mo media me catch no. Me de bi oba mi say Kafu onya sure say be disqualify Kafu my musa say the catch say Kafu me nim system no MPP system media me from 2015 2016 it was soundbite to honum ashaman
mafia the doors
Kafu onya sure say dey be this also there be see that mo have say Kafu afra me na kwa was the different number amina no fire am say before I'm spatcho wani wa money din kra oso ma pamumi o and I say to ka wo ma pamumi o wa na ma dwe call fast and I'm sick of I say ya dia wo ni shade e ya nkwala ya de onyina e be ko abusiafo ye to ensem no so ma me sha se Africa free hon mam survey for the past 2 weeks EIU reported by speaks about air corruption. Say corruption is going to play a vital role a better contributing factor to MPP likely defeat in 2024. Global Info Analytic reported by say Ghana for no much in common. About 66% Ghanaians say corruption is still growing. Why is it that corruption is still growing after year special office of the special prosecutor 2018 budget allocation called 180 million Ghana cedis, 2021 124 million Ghana cedis, 2022 you had 170.5 million Ghana cedis, and I establish office no say corruption impo yamfa says you intimate fight at least we should maintain it. Why is it that the corruption perception is still going high?
Na mamemfa original FM for the kesi so
original TV
sorry for the kesi so na memfa nchi ahwefo ma jimre ena nwumre wo time ye koya na mo da so ti om TV ho e wo mu se ade en so ya che ba bi de na omo so hwe yen same o ka corruption ho asem ena other surveys bi aba mienu EIU ne Info Analytics survey your media be ya mo ka corruption ho asem de wo mu bebre ni say mpempi no corruption ye generalizing no we generalizing na aye because everybody sees challenges that comes in the country as bibia aye corruption in the aba. And therefore, some time passed, Omukofo Auditor General's report, and he say some 12 million Ghana cedis, 12.48 billion Ghana cedis was nowhere to be found. And Krofo anti report nothing because it gave categories. Then this way naba, it be anomalies. Anomalies ni no irregularities ni no
anomalies no uchiremu saying irregularities no uchiremu saying
some say kasa anomalies and irregularities e bi ne say ahwefo hwemi e se to ayesi ha obeba sa to ayensi ha ensi ha esi ha
okay
enye say yes esi ho me kire ne sa kosi say okwa ba bi wo ho mo a enipa no enye so ni ho ho wa jiska no so e bi a form say so sign one sign when we na ye niam bi nyese wan fa nkoye adwuma no bare bi okoye adwuma no invoices say so de ba no those invoices were not in when the auditor general came in so these are all challenges. I mean, I know of
and then the money is difficult for them to produce those invoices.
So I mean to the buyer no or yes say auditor general say monkoye corrections na mo famra. So but then when he brings the report out, the ya pesi one say a den in okafa ho na ya started the tumrika. We would not say corruption is not a pandemic in our country. And where I sit, I want to be very nationalistic as much as possible. And I'm not here to compare other governments to what has gone wrong. Okay. But I'm here to say that yes, His Excellency President Nana Akufo-Addo has established the office of the special prosecutor. It was supposed to come in and make sure that it sanitizes the system. So, but yes, we still have some elements that goes on. But me feel that if they start trying people, ebema eniyema abafom. So, but some me who be brace and pempi no, opportunities and crofobia and then out of that opportunity, they begin to abuse it. And sometimes these corruptions that we talk about can be said, this bottle of water is costing ABR 18 cedis. Somebody is quoting it for 25 cedis. Instead of being checking and be prudent, say a bit to me we allow it to wash under the carpet. And when we can a deal leakages. And once there are leakages that are not genuine, it becomes corrupt activity. And to where me first report now, we need to sit, analyze the report, and we should not holistically criticize it. They are dumping it all into the garbage bin, which of course is not true. But you need to appreciate it. Now you see, MPP, the challenges that we have is that most governments, and as Nkrofo so the report, banner report, and then he is no the nipa and institute na survey na all rubbish. But it's very critical to understand and to know.
We say government are committed taxpayers' money as budgetary allocation to Office of the Special Prosecutor and all these institutions now. Commitment Ben and Ban we have shown for the past 5 years. Your government has shown for the 5 years. You bet me up proud of yourself. Say yes, based on this government way. This was the outcome, these were the results. I just say, indeed, you are fighting corruption, as you promised in your manifesto.
Sammy, and some people who the buyer, President Dema say, Yen Fanko, Nyanko Yen Famra. So the corner of you remove the bar. Nay, I'm passing Rishimuno, and action will have to be taken. Ukoyen Rishimu the bar, no one who say be and Rishimuno so at the bar, and in a swanning ye fapping baby. If he takes an action, others feel that he's taking a kid gloves action. So, but you see, when you have a baby, omo de bon Nkrofo and Nkrofo say, oh, where there, and you trodo, and so no ubekomu no, na no kreba akukure ni. So, ena, and no ni niyama yesi yeshe, na yetumi esia no, because in chatu swane ya doso, in chatu swane so ba, na yedin say ye any yedeba. It's not make us say no me person me much nationalistic as much as possible. I don't want to go into that aspect of comparison and try to pick one here.
I'm not asking you to do comparison. The person who say manifesto 2016 and for that matter your campaign 2016 ade ba ko feature o mu pa corruption indeed mu twa anyom kra de mandan government president not is mu twa anyom e de man no and am constitution ewom mu kire kwa mefa so fight corruption. Okay, 2017 18 19 20 21 2022 eniama ben apart from say sika government are lazy ediama office of the special prosecutor near creative office of special prosecutor I the mandate ni say on prosecuting cases or advocating against corruption. Now making sure so by recover money lost and now for confiscated properties as a result of corruption. Now they are brought my Ghana no. We need to change. A day na my year I bet me I say me taxpayers money am entrusting the destiny of this country into the hands of your government. And for that matter, mutual tax or the tax na creative office of the special prosecutor no. What are you giving to me as a return, a chess and the money I gave you, no, where you sued him for Sobiaba?
Some may I say, on say, oh, share your manifesto ni more. President can plain say, Oba obeti the office of the special prosecutor. Na ye di akon ahye ketesesa ne proye ase afiri o man mu. Ye di kan ye sa de no ekofa office of the special prosecutor odi kan.
Martin Amido.
Ne ye nim so ye dua broni. Sani ye nim so ye dua broni a. Enka ye di ni gina ni sibere. Same oba ye nyina ni madwuma obeye o maniska kura amfa frankrofo so amfa frankrofo. Eniema basa no ye ko si say obonsonfo yi puma kwam a ye wo na ti koma ne ko ye. Na o pese o ye special prosecutor adwuma enye gbagbagbagbagbagbagba sa wote we so na wo kasa wo. Enne kisi ajaben ne niema o ye nyina adafom. Because adwuma no eye hwehwemu asa anwa into prosecution. A lot detail more of work na be no investigations. You need to investigate the person first. And sana so person now co public now started for court now area. Why you ho adwuma? So yan de ye fa ne say e ade a yaka ho asem. E ade enso a ye ba ne ye. Eti or how bia enhye ni ho. But the attorney say yes, the wheels of government grind slowly. Enti say ne ye pa ade no. The
wheel of governance, the wheel of justice.
Justice, sorry. The wheel of justice, thanks for the correction. It grinds slowly because who na de kwedubo abonipa no. Ono so yeso kokko yi na no. So ono be kokko yi na no a eyese omotrase no mutie no. No nyina kobonkuru.
So for the past 5 years you are investigating.
Oh yeah, you see the bin su jina court.
Okay.
So you see the bin jina court.
Why not?
Na me nia ye nim kra onim so opuni wo court.
Opuni special prosecutor and prosecutor.
Na make say ni nyina wo ka bomu a ni nyina nye proye ne ketase hye ne de ko. Me nia ni nyina wo ho. Apart from that special prosecutor, ono so ye preparations, ono so de bi e court because na dwuma o ye ni nyina e ka ye nim enye se ye nim.
Okay.
Na ade a tie ne say ade bi ansa na ade kwadubo be bo bi no na wa ye ho adwuma akwa akire. Sane e be ya no say wo fat because edin say ye ya same.
Okay. All right. Godwin, also so they say 10 minutes. Corruption is still high. That's why the government they releasing much money to office of the special prosecutor and all the state agencies responsible for fighting against corruption, including Shraj. Who said the enemy corruption?
Sammy, me for we feel the case we so na minchia wahwefo na. Minchia the people of the Domiara Obum constituency, especially my chairman Honorable Isaac Awukuyibo, chairman 1. And all Greater Accra regional executives and our constituency executives in all the 34 constituencies and so Michiamo. Sammy, you see, I'm not surprised. And Yami Wawa posture Kafui Afa and the Enyumrewe. Because Ebuabono Abain until in those show nationalistic. And Yami Wawa. Because once I will be say in 2016 manifesto. What the shame ebo obi sobo say on money wo moden say obekun ketase share any proyase anamboa ana mo promise the people of Ghana say they have the men omo wo magic no so omo ba ombekun etia ketase share any proye ade ba ko omo so mbe ye de aboa akosa ade ne say on better the office of the special prosecutor.
Sure.
Ube kai mro omo te that office no. Dede omo ye wo kroma. O kai same.
Okay.
Omo ye dede pa.
And they say normal.
As if say ade be chi no. As if say ade be chi no. Na katanshe ne proye etu etwa. Omo ko fa Martina Midu. Omo ye hu dede pa. So ma ko fa NDC ni. And mra president na na kwa fa do mada appointment no. Praise Martina Midu to the highest level. So no ye papa and I said the citizen oba abekun eti akotase ne proye. Into 5 years on, naka free for the past 10 minutes. Ye bisa o said den pa boade ba ko amatimu aya. You couldn't mention your boy and I catch and say attorney general. And NDC we still stand by the point say who say okun eti akotase ne proya. And we here say okoti any special purpose vehicle. Because attorney general nkasa no say o resource no na wan fa won san an follow na dwuma hu a obetimi aye dwuma eso ye. And so far the office of the attorney general no is even doing better than the special prosecutor. Anameboa. Because hwe nsem e work quarter ni na fi the office of the attorney general aso ye na e dey call. Nti na den na special prosecutor na eye. But with the reporter who make reference to, and I mean because, Sammy, since 2017, all the corruption perception index na indicated say, aban went to me and kuntia that has a project, and it has been worse in their government. That is compared to S.Y. John Mahama administration. Our modest house of one year day, airborne. Into these two reports, it has just come to reiterate those corruption perception index. Ghana for say Abanwe is the worst. E basa abanya onkuntia kata se ne proya. Omo no mo modern kra. No kasa na wakofa auditor general. Auditor general report, a reporter. MPP aban e carry to the market in opposition. Catch them if I'm lying. Those times
normal.
Yes, those times not the amount na auditor general account was about 7 billion anameboa. 7 billion. Anu ponu omudi omonsa gu omutim se NDC aban ye wia Ghana ska and the 12 billion. 12 billion just in 1 year. Na be kan wasema o se mmiri bia na nya sa na ete. But o de yemfa anu pontu nchen. Sami there were issues investigation akoso. There is clear misappropriation of funds. There is clear act of corruption. And so till date, Nanado Danko Akufa don't me ma. Peri ya na say yemfo bianco jina court here. One, a galamsey scandal. Sammy, it's not a fact say excavated 500 right. The then Minister of Environment, MPP appointee, Yankasa Neka say, Eddie, Subo Ebo Nyanko MPP ni anameboa. So onu na 500 excavators na akodini ho. When so evidence bend you na ope. Tafui. Evidence bend you na ope a esin we. Na den na ban na etwen. Ti se nyasa aban no esoso so se ni appointees. Emfa omunsa embo Ghana skemu. Ana Ghana ejapade mu a. Then this thing nka ban na eso obi gina court. Australian visa scandal Pius Enam Ajide, then Deputy Minister for Sports. And I have been hearing him going around to defend. The question is that act in ACA and ANC. One, act in ACA. Two, ni own minister indicted. It is act in CA. Now granted in process ame say nye Pius na engage in that fraudulent fraud actor. Asema Ghana ni bisan say endi eye hwan. Anameboa. Endi eye hwan. Because ade ni ACA. Nipa nso na ma ne ye den esiye nti se enye Pius a me eye hwan ana me boa
nipa na ma ne se Pius so nkwa na ye adwuma ho
tetro mi bisa se ade ni siye a up to date yeti ma kire obi a enam ne so asa ade ni siye no nti granted impo se enye Pius. As for the act, it happened, yes or no? Nti eye hwan that means bibi akoso but because aban no nisa opepane so obekun atia sa ne yan ntinu weja woni na so mon scot free 5 million contaminated fuel Was there contamination of fuel or not? Yes, there was.
I don't know because
no, yes, there was.
No proper investigation was
done. Yes, there was.
Okay. According to your
source. Yetoma obi ana yantoma ma obi yetoma Zoop's oil. Mra yetoma no one license and only license. No only license. Into all indicators indicate say yes, there was a contamination of fuel. Yetoma obi yes. Now or was that 2 minutes say yetoma nana because no only license. The answer is no. Unim say me no ka say sika SSI adwumekuo ni tu ama ban out of that sale on tu ama ban here. Since that time this incident happened here. Until now bisa who say there na ban here. Until the auditor general now Kafui just stood there. It's wrong. There were issues fact ni indicators are causal. Sputnik V. Sammy, one thing was him. Is it not true, say, no more on $10? $9. And a minister for health, I think $19. And I'm a double about 100%. Into when so evidence being an MPP are buying a here PPA. Is it not true, say, ABA are not in charge of public procurement authority? Atunton contract Emma and Crawford even sold contract to himself, his own company named Talent Discovery Limited. Now oil shareholder.
Says our case no court.
No, we stretch and investigate and indicate say there was conflict of interest. Even in Mra Oba Bemu in 2017, Sika no one account munu compared to Mra na sase we see no we nya more than 500,000%.
Is it not enough?
You see, what only question I'm trying to ask is say Nima when you see now we papa who fear see penny who tena fi na se nkola every nanka yebu nanka for here who can who be
in 1 minute aka is it not enough said the government for that matter the penny and work as well as the president I show commitment. I created the office of the special prosecutor every year. We allocating millions of Ghana cedis here and fight.
No, Sami.
Now why we are then our
Sami. So, oh, come etiya ketasheni proya. And yet the mere establishment of an institution. I one leg. I had fighting corruption. Are you getting me? One thing there, ni own papa or praise no Martina Midu. Ekaye. Also a murder serpent of corruption. Or you need because now or investigator or no any hunipa. I think is it about the Kelly GVG issues. And you know. The same president I can say, okay, I'm married there. Or they go, I think, under a certificate of agency. And or sign or pending the signature. Later you who say they are no assign or they are about $880 million. Akaskano. Sika no more opposition almost say deal like NDC year, you know, not a too huge. Into umba the friend no a read negotiation no. Renegotiating we no more the extra $880 million account. But for the minority, because aska when na MPP are buying and fair free. The papa we are can ask say we establish office of the special prosecutor no. Ono kasa did corruption. Anum corruption. For the corruption. Direct corruption. Okay, so until mature say enya about establishment of the office. So far, Kafu are better than 10 minutes. Who be a simple question.
Maybe you are not convinced with on response, but it be so our team are convinced.
Oh, but at least Baku boy open case. And yet under that office.
Okay.
And under the age.
What me akabi. Now, my main message now for you move to another issue. Yenuya Kaka Dodi was say original TV. When are you going to fix your live interruption? It's too much. When your interruption, okay. That's so draw attention. But him for our area location be now said the baby to me catch the technicians. No matter say be to me. Nana Fia and you may mechia will share live from a year Techman. Musa Abato Yenuya Musa Abato say Mahama is absolutely right. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you that the government has squandered COVID-19 fund on a 2020 campaign activities, which meant to cushion the economy. If government can afford to hire the most expensive luxurious jet in order to bathe in the sky, why can't they have enough to make a statutory payment They should cut down reckless expenditure, corruption, unprecedented level of leakages in the Jubilee House alone can develop Ghana. My regards to lawyer Evans Me Amankwa ne do de abanono. Ye nua nsusu do de aba Emmanuel Kroma was say. Sammy, we are with you, Medase. Sanso na ye nua Jerry Amwa was say good evening host or say day 10 after resurrection. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, Christopher say yes, Christo. Oh, sorry, and in the food okay. Yenya Masawood Sairo say MPP are just not serious. They should account to us. Unto from tomorrow they will begin to attack the person of John Dramani Mahama. Okay. Yenya positive change, Medina was say. Positive change from Medina was say. Going to IMF is not the real headache for Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo and his people. After all, IMF is not abattoir that kills. The issue is how the world is going to uncover their cooked figures in their books. The stringent measures to curtail their opulence, display of cash, mismanagement of state resources, and lack of self-dependence to steal the little left. Yenu anu so de onu so e de abano no obetimi asend afi ma me hwe WhatsApp messages kakra so ha na fe ye move on me ba me sha ase e de free yenu ye Mahama ho WhatsApp messages ba ko mienu bi atomu awa ha yenu Foster e wo Belgium so hwe live sanso ne nua Osman Germany so hwe live yenu Said e wo Yarefa or say thanks for your message or say I'm busy right now. Okay, that's it. Also hwe live e wo de fie yenu anu do de eba no yenu aba ko say my brother, how do we stop this blah 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 going on? What does this government take us for? Fools, stupid, or what? These people, God will judge them in their lives and here and after, or say here and after death. Yenu the busy and I said the message we at the abre. Also bet me send the abre WhatsApp number that screen so and a face live streaming so bet me a comment oh. Mr. Sefa 5-6 minutes. President Mahama is accusing the president say we are misusing and also misappropriating a year COVID fund 33 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. President Mahama can all NDC communicators are going to buy into that. If you are going to buy, are you going to stand with President Mahama as some of our canon? Indeed, if you are standing by it, what is the proof? Say indeed the government or Nana Akufo-Addo misusing 33 billion Ghana cedis for re-election.
See, Sammy, and yet necessarily say the person standing by John Dramani Mahama. Me here, John Dramani Mahama, to tell me what cannot. Because a open secret. You see, Sammy, say a mouse as a caretaker. Fee. Na me ko baka kire wo say sika na media ma wo no buhu akunta kire me na enne wo ye mi say exina wo ye mi say ya it presupposes say sika no you have mismanaged it. That's why you don't want to account for it. Ana me boa since when na through even parliament charges so omu bisa sa ban no embe account to the people of Ghana the omudi sika na ye. Are you getting me? Even the former Attorney General wanted to, I think, as Attorney General, Auditor General, Demlevo, crowd make it in the mind say, or person or go into the COVID fund. Nini na account or mode, you know, are you getting me? No, COVID was there. So you see. The John Mahama can say, COVID buy when you scare about 33 billion. Aside fund that you create war, on my way more companies and individuals, this cabaret day, a big good. Then I'm with this 3 years ni, mon come and account to the people of Ghana. But it's anonym. One thing in so a ma, Miji dia John Dramani Mahama, can it too, say. Emra finance minister can budget recently. On my COVID expenditure. President Ekokan Sona, MIN COVID expenditure, as in lump sum. On my 17.7 billion. Okay. And a vice president so call economic lectures for Kaswa. Also my different figure. Inti this prominent people
21 billion was the amount spent on a year banking sector cleanup.
Yes. Cleanup. Inti a whole finance minister figure a different. The first gentleman of the land figure different. The second gentleman, oh yeah, the head of the economic management team, also figure a different. So the question is, about the sign are buying back wo. Obiya figure all kind in terms of sky say or COVID. It tells you say chrono akosu baby. Because chrono nko so ya, we should have one figure coming from the government. Anameboa. That is the next point. The other point ni say, Sami, in this governance system, the two Obama will say, Brabeye Mampeni, and I come and rule or govern a country. You can't do without transparency. And one thing, maybe all political parties, as I say, they are too in to game. Because immediately, a buying over lack transparency between wo and a woman for there is that perception of corruption. Until I'm cited example, say, so you caretaker. No, my mouse can now me coba say, bu, I couldn't touch me. Na name frewa we dwane etra we dwane a what is supposed to say sika no wedi Sami hwe sa 33 billion we won e-levy a buy ni so de ba no yes e-levy ni member 6.9 billion
yeah.
And that e-levy ni yes esa koko esa klodoso esa yefriyare esa bibia 6.9 billion yes e de be sa Ghana hyebre ni na ama me na wo ho atoye wa utie me so why then at all. Next question me bisa ne say under COVID what menya 33 billion e-levy mayen 6.9 billion COVID mayen 33 billion sankomo puti that money into good use Sami 33 billion about times 5 of their e-levy be den ebe mayen ntanka say ne Ghana ni biya shebreye den esesa and once anka ban no esusika and once anka ban no insensitively catch yen say won wo muka say taxation is a lazy man approach eslam say anka is anka about taxation dia anka mo man ke choka bet my den ebu Ghana kanya sa ban na anka ese ne under this hardship omo the tax eba eye e-levy only because Abayan am misappropriate that COVID fund. Until you do baby you do no. Because the 33 billion the amount that's a 6 billion and our best is Ghana phone in Ashebra. Then automatically no sanka odi 33 billion the papa. Nka ye niya sa 6.9 billion no. Sami ye fi a first topic of corruption and ya be rahan. This is an act of corruption. The two topics are virtually the same. Because I saw binding in inside a boko with scanning. I own who do this can I 2020 elections. You know we had a budget deficit of about 15%. Abaina obaya obe seti is it financial what so that they don't spend more than 5% beyond 5% of their budget. But during 2020 election, budget deficit was about 15%. Nti say, omudi sikani ni na ko share election mu. E ko to vote. Eneme wo so omudi sikani na aye no omudi yeye. Nti at the end no, ya to abewie. Oman ni mu aye den. Economy ni mu aye den. Ye hu dia ye be ye biom. Nti Ghana fo no, afa de sika kakra wo me ne wo botom no, e no omudi e-levy e ba abeji. Meji John the man mama asem na okai ni tum. Sifam. Esese aban no e accounted to the people of Ghana because I mean sike bia aban na ji ye no oji in the name of the citizens of the Republic of Ghana na meboa. Nti eso o use it prudently. No use for and on behalf of the people of Ghana and in the interest of the people of Ghana. This is Ghana for to and John Mahama a key stakeholder as a country because a former president of Ghana there Okasa we have to listen to him. Anameboa. It is obisa for accountability. Odika. Obibeka say obisa in the name of NDC. Abaye too NDC nya about half of Abaye too NPP nya about half. Just a little about I think 400,000 and omodi HIN. So besides even in the name of NDC, we are key stakeholders in the governance of this country.
Okay.
And Odika, the MPP must come again.
Okay.
No more accounted to the people of Ghana,
Okay.
of the 33 billion omaji in the name of Ghana and in the name of COVID.
Kafui, Dr. Isia, government spokesperson on health, response to President Mahama allegation level against His Excellency Nanado and for that matter your government, and he said, so when you're CMPO international platform, you should rather tell the world they got about my about COVID-19. Is that the appropriate response to the issues that President Mahama raised?
Sami, I think Sir Dr. Isia Sari has made a very good statement.
Okay.
Sir President Mahama be 5 because of your ex-president. Na adia ba kwe hamia. Awamedi areho wo minua Mahama no say, baby a wo twini nsem ne kofa nyina no. I ask myself the question. Does it merit and someone Ghana for peso mutiana? Ex-president John Mahama o memu ha na oni enete ha. Onim de ekwoso wo memu ha na. Ana ne nsem a wo ka no eya no no apeso osenu no sre ana. Same nsem ni nyina ne sei. Harvard for amao simpie sebra no ne omakasa. Hwe utie ni nsem wo kan ye bebre a it was full of contradictions. So wo boss 30 minutes audio nitia. It is full of onwa ignorance e woni ema bi ho. Se ade no onim no wasi ni trase se onka no kore no.
Ebi ni saying.
Sami, emra o video no hwa ga bi wo ho na wo sere. Because onim se asema papa re ka na nya no kore na be kire me beda na di a kire.
I don't know evidence.
Sami, evidence dey.
Say audience now and as a spectator don't know all three say they speak and can you know
oh send you ni nyina wo asunsun so sabe
okay
sami die tie ne say o say ye the 33 billion and enya sa akoye elections
na COVID fund
akoye elections ben 2020 elections ye twa
sure
sami me buy na me sim percent kame ye nationalistic akabata say me who say enye nationalistic na me wa ha as a party
you are going back to your roots
me ginam same na de tie ne say yemfa niam bi ntutu niam bi ho sa covid yare ye ba yi e ba beto ye raka e wo kwa mu expert John Dramani Mahama no agitum say ama countries bi esikasem wa ye basa Ama countries be akwa how mupa. He said it. Na dia wo worket e di worketing so ne say same e den na wo de tutu. COVID ba yi ye nim wo man mu hakora no. Aban di sika ebe man krofo na mo adwuma mu ayemre. So omunyi sika fan show ma adwuma through MBSSI cap support business support no.
How much they spending on that?
Same I am not here to give you the breakdowns of all those expenditures.
Okay.
I am here because I'm ready to mama no. So one mama 30 minutes ya near but I'm ready to create 10 minutes.
You ma 30 minutes there you give us the breakdown.
There be any breakdown no. Me na make a choice say. I'm ready to mama no. Any breakdown no nsem na me no but I'm trying to let you understand say.
Sure.
Eniema abanya ye. A COVID ne beto yen. E di ahoto aba. Same ye wo krom ha. Na ex-president John Dramani Mahama or see okote COVID response team or the chair PPEs me unipa no ano no na hweten ye
no no akata ne botom sika
na make say
enya taxpayers
sami se ni botom sika o se anya ni botom sika o ono a okọ ya set team no ene a chair me unipa no hweten ye ono mpo se me a me pese me kire me bobire ene me personality no I to me ahwe so na nya first time I want to me hwe sanse me bi so ni.
Was it not enough, say, opposition leader from his own pocket and people around him, me organize it to PPs worth over 500,000 Ghana cedis and distributed them at state institutions?
If he buys PPE worth over 500,000 Ghana cedis, as you claim, minim say no krananya no correct. As you claim, na ocheman krofo. We thought that also a certain COVID response team and so he was going to sustain what he was going to do. Nim sesa pay pentima me ntade bi no ba be ye yo a ode be give fenim na de me person crofort ya sense same sa covid ba yi e de niema bebre ne ba ya ye hihye ya e de ahoto ba ye de di mu akotene pa ne se same na mo ka sa we financial sector clean up ni sika e ko hihye mu yo ye ba beto banking sector na a collapse enye adwuma enkrofo owu same ne ni krom ha na Midland Savings and Loans no be so kwaji 250 cedis yes ye nyes kama no ma police for bo no e ma enkrofo efa ho che ne dan
company na Midland for na man
so company na ne man dan ya common 251 farmer no na obu ni prepare ni wi a no akoma ne dan so onko dem that it make sense sami ye okrom ya me besides
abroad ye nyamami oba ni wi ase bro a waje no bia nyankopon kwa nanim na ya bro fun krase a wonya hwe no akọ bank na se abo no anya fia so se ye sesi ye kase ne atie brane amu mami bro bi na ye mani fia minu mi no program be wie ni akọ
sami me de me nkwaje sa bro na me hu ya me de nkwaje sa bro e bia na anko wie wiye Sami entino oh the truth of the matter is enwechi no sami ye wo krom ha na covid yare you see and some amenoka covid yare bai sade covid yare bai abai gina ne na so eche ye nkanea eche ye nsuo emi ye yusu free kwa
we are paying for it
sami oka say we are paying for it eno ne de he wa hohia mremu
what the ade na ma me free
oh sami
me wisu wi no the tax abase me ntwa tax no de kwa kotua ka
sami emra ex John Dramani Mahama or inflicted where you self-inflicted pain doom so where you so no self-inflicted where you self-inflicted abroni beye eno de yakwohye mo inflicted doom so where you so no na ye wosika sami na ye wosika hye ye botom na ye pay electricity atonso kwa na ye nya bi nto itram ba me say na ka me ye nationalistic
ye Ghana fo nyina nim say doom so didn't start under Mahama. Dumso Shasie way back Rollins time, Kufuor time, Atamel's time, Mahama inherited it.
Oh, inherited in your buy, yes, you chum. Sammy, where you self-inflicted, where do you know the court toss I are, you know, and the best share your conceal brano, the say at Tadia. Nanka home ponwa no, obey inherited, you know. In Kawonya, Badaya Kakra.
Okay. All right.
When to me and Chay and say light no cry a chip will be also. Why you be that?
My main kind message back to me and say both.
Sammy Mary.
Time and so. Yenuya William Apia was say more fire. Godwin Ayaba Mahama was say Mr. Host, great my boss for me. Chama David Botte Germany was share live. Sanso and Yenuya William Apia. Aside back could be Abba. Na William Apia say good evening, Mr. Host. Please tell Mr. Godwin Ayaba that I really loved how he sequenced his argument. In fact, this is the reason why Greater Accra NDC is ready to elect him as next regional communication officer. I say bravo. Need your day about now. For you hear WhatsApp message kakra and so I will say. WhatsApp message be by you know, see good show. I really like the first part. Send Abolo from Alajo. Honorable Abolo, and you remember Papa. Samson in about good evening, Mr. Hunter. Today, Kafu is neutral because the report is against them. I'm ashamed of you. We Pope, I say a Pope Francis from Dansuman or the way Abre Yadase. We say good evening and thank you very much for the program. MPP members are fighting for their own pocket. Let's pray for their time to pass. Wisdom, Eddie free who and on the way a free Abraham. Yeah, that's Papa. Or say, whenever guilt enters person and true repentance does not take over pride rules, you can't change the truth. Shame, old man, Nana. Yenu ya bisudo de abamfandia ka wose kunto. Yenu ya wose midini ya hunto nya kunto. Midini HUNTOR. Wose hunto, NPP is the master of corruption, and we regret that we voted for them. Mahama should forgive us. You know, do a day abano. We also do a day about say please. So please don't government know that those who pay taxes from their pay as you must be exempted from the electronic levy? By the way, why is the government focusing on only revenue without thinking about the true income of those who are to pay the e-levy? Alex, Agomeda, free Nana Krum, and the way a free Abba. Yenu Abba Kusu say, please ask the man in white. You need to be white. Let's say you're white. Please ask the man. Okay, wine.
Also white.
I say wine.
It's you.
Also, please ask the man in wine whether he wants Muhammad to go and praise President Kufuor and come back to sit in the hardship with Ghanaians. He cares a lot. What's the question? No. Anyway, Akasima, your fan say you was smart edu.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, it was smart. It's smart do.
15.
MCR for former dear. Mahama, mention say from free honum. So what is the government agree say civil servant yentu omo neutrality allowance ni nyina ne say ye mo musika bi se be ya MPP for your program or munko for munko shim NDC for your program for munko shim. To you, is it okay for government to consider?
How many minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, let me use 1 minute to do some little rebuttal for me. Sami, Mami can't tell me you careful. Say you see, so cast of person occur into politics because first of all, yeah, neutral. Nationalistic. Not because you're going to political gimmicks. Maninti as you say, enyan true, enyan no quarry. Man in be an image in Kofu say politicians are liars. Dabi. Doom so was not self-inflicted by John Dramani Mahama. A legacy problem. I'll be inherited here. Because I under Kufuor. Doom so by Okoto generators. I saw 4 call Akosombo Dam. But then I was there to pray saying Sunto.
Now we are there Akosombo.
That was where I was born and bred.
Okay. To whom I saw for?
Yes. But John Mahama by and Oko Parliament will say, I will make it a thing of the past. Into the more than 2,000 megawatts of national grid end of the count. And I'm by then I'm why. The last time I be more energy minister say capacity a hina modiaka national grid. One kwana mumfan kan we. When you come and inherit good foundation of John Dramani Mahama, now man the Ghana for enyan kania. You don't take praises for it. After all, I say the praise in whom praises is due. Light and water. Every day say won talk catch and say Modi ade ne ma yen wie ye no. Information minister Kojo Opon Kuma was live on air say as I say yes and tuya back. Inti na me no ka say me no wuye tuya in the name of COVID levy ana me boa.
Sure.
Inti say ne sami my phone we say menje. Na ade chi na utwa ho sam bagi phone na watch me phone.
Or the fem
me. Inti on phone tell me ye twi. Or the fem me. Inti no that my MPP try some be smart on Ghanaians because that politics from year in 2016 they came. This time we'll try to match them boot for boot. And the last issue is on the PP or say John Dramani Mahama. MI Sammy. Tell me, Amaya will raw a and among opposition leaders took the bull by the horn by themselves. Eyi sika fi o man kasa bottom. Kasa omo the top PPs ama omo manfo emra COVID by. Sami, tell me. So unya mompeni papa to say John Dramani Mahama. What mama in Crawford. No kasa bottom ska we yi. Their top PPs chama Ghana for. Kafu. Na nke efese wa betena appreciate dia John Mahama because the oye no or the boa aban no.
Don't forget say you still have 2 minutes.
Or the boa aban no. Are you getting me?
Okay.
Inti me come in on the neutrality allowance. I mean, me buy now year or editorial. I would differ from the editorial aspect of this whole issue because, Sami, neutrality allowance are minimum. And yet about say civil servants, they shouldn't go into politics. It is for them to neutralize almost salaries with other workers, which I have read. Maybe and many closer members in common. Maybe the Deputy Minister of Employment must come again. Because the Deputy Minister of Finance, John Kuma, are explaining in that vein. Say, you say they neutralize the salary because me take it two document on my phone. So one, I appointment letter Modiama Obia ya appointed in 2021 or January. And Obia ya fan war, I think audit service 3 years in it. We share audit service member now. Yeah, they did that in now for 3 years now. Why you do man? Me take home about 9,000 Ghana cedis, close to 100 million old Ghana cedis. The Ayafan was January fresh in 2021. The salary is more than 5,000 Ghana cedis, with 50 million. But civil servant, the less paid workforce in Ghana. What did I Ghana say? This year the single spine, the single spine is to come and neutralize the salary. Said at least no. Say you know what disparity and I say differences woman and that huge say before be district assembly as engineer even with first degree you know on taking home 2,000 Ghana cedi. Before be other area no about 9,000. So it is there to neutralize. But bear in mind say abainu and no way sinko nyajia tum. The name neutrality was all accepted by abainu and a close act. I don't know why today yes the name can be changed. But the vital point is that Omo fighting for neutrality said that there will not be vast disparity between Omo salary and that of workers such as audit service, GRA, VRA, Cocoa Board, Gapoha, and those things.
So, according to you, Omo pay allowance be neutralizing Omo living condition and their Omo pay.
Yes, because you see, Omo did not call the same market. Yes.
And why is it that sad and him fan no?
Okay.
Now, what you are so dear, allowance be your day.
No. You see, allowances. You see, just a minute.
No.
Other works are. Other works are. Ebiji clothing allowance. So you aware. Ebiji entertainment allowance. So you aware. Inti enonswe.
But there's nothing like neutrality because we are there. You can never neutralize.
The name neutrality now. Oh, have
because of the one I get you.
And I mean, no, neutrality have issue with it. No problem. But as for the content there. I think it is very vital. Because when I was a teacher, our salary was very meager, very small. I thought for 7 years.
Neutrality. We say now we hear neutrality.
5
minutes. 5 minutes.
Sami, menfa me minisi kakranti adi mfiri hote. Se minua Godwin Kasano. Oma hwefo te ase se. Obi amfa wo ha obi ameto obi aso. Na on se o ko a na wura afisa akeka kora ka ntokwa ho
say tokwa funu wa
say tokwa funu wa sure me da so am correction no but the truth of the matter is emra yes yet say electricity generation no is based on 3 things transmission, generation and distribution. Wow. Enti we no o se dum so wo ho na wo ko fa dum so every year so yi na wo start signing agreement basa take up pay agreement do okra no a ade no eye obi machine dada wa use na wo yi ato atwene no na obi akofa ba say what dey ba
stop lying
mahama me pacho o kasa me wa hama
machine dada
have we address
dada enti or truncate me thoughts
obi machine dada
mahama twaso mama
nyama
obi machine dada
nyesa wunya tamu rapia
no the words of obi machine dada is what I don't understand
nyesa wunya tamu rapia
no problem
Sami what ko sign take or pay agreement sa GPGC contract na yitwa mu a ekofa debt ne ba ebesan ayiko mu no Sami kohwe sa agreement ni used machines ena na nkom di ba be generate power na almost sign sa agreement no omo ehu now you see it has become fun of them machines that ade no ya use a ya tu agu no makofa ya na say ya Ghana how enti no what is how when or how you nyina ba na ye ba se be ye enema no nyina adwuma se ne be ya sa take up ya ye boka wo ho bebrebe na wo agya wa akotena fie no ye betum ya resolve sa problem nyina na nka ne ye agina so enye sa first nki ye ba nka to ka we ye kan confront generator
I say microphone light or me no ka say dwumadi e koso me say Amanyosem troni ba ko eye Parker Wilson a o ye dwuma e wo Joy FM any multi TV or they are to the Facebook say wow only light in the page answer because only light doom and I've seen a lot of the Facebook followers yes I don't have light
Sammy say only light omodi aba say baby wo ho man na make sure say transmission services na mo yen baby wo light ni be call off because oh yeah
but the truth of the matter is that this kind of maintenance excuse among them my maintenance be na mo ye take you almost 3 months because this when you can say Abuaze 2013 2014 doom so time na near this kind of you can say lazy excuses
and there's all can say lazy excuses I mean jitum because I mean be a twem dey na lazy excuses so na real
because then we have more than enough generation capacity it is also we maintenance we can get it maintenance ben here for 3 months
Sami why na obeka chos wa desumu for almost about 2 days.
Hey,
me Negana. Sami chira me
Negana. Near soon a Vienna, you know, Koda said to
Negana. And no crack.
Coffee and two wada.
Sami Mumian cannot crack. If you me a menina mukura at what is constituency. Light Jinaso, Pampi, Sami Upa close at Fonse me moi. I know na you'd be 5 minutes, ya dear mammy. And then I got you, yes, sir.
Si for Tabaso.
Oh, Nasa Finia, you may back close up for something.
It's never Finabeca, it's about time and I'm the man. So, yeah, wrap up.
Sammy, San neutrality way, I'm okay. Maybe I'm full say, a yedino na a young crofwajimo precase. Or in a air sign confusion, the aquatures and na a minuya god in church the muya. You see, a dimbia befebia a wahunsun science war.
Okay.
But it does not mean what uncroffwaj channel. Or be a shut up, obey headline be able to say, a be uncroffway then a but that is not the intent of the actual.
Yeah, you have a message what to me say light out at Alajo. Or not so at the Aba say
Sammy new cross on
Kanya. Abusia had about comedy as Yakasi and Cobanso Media free no Kube Sabria Nundu. Bako Abba Anissa. Mama send a message on Facebook, Yadamas, Mama send a WhatsApp the buy so Yadamasi. I have 4 Yadamina Masi penny for Motel Monka. I have 4 Motel Monka, Enya Kafi Amega, MPP, a year National Communication Team member, now coalition, Yabrus Kotunu. You say, Yampeno, Yapono. Mama, a more than 1 hour, so 2 minutes a day. Yenya Mahama. Godwin, also a NDC National Communication Team member, also a call for a year regional communication officer at NDC. And the blessing no to come in.
Samuel, you say you want my
okay, so what do because by this time, Kauna Moya don't
me. My can be now. Samuel, me because yes, I'm
we did this amount the captain of the